The International Analog Forestry Network is an organization made up of partners located in over 20 countries around the world. The common goal of these organizations is to restore the life support systems of the planet through the promotion, capacity building, and practice of the analog forestry concept.
Para mí ha sido muy importante, muy interesante porque creo que es una metodología de fácil acceso, de entendimiento para la gente y sobre todo que tiene la perspectiva de una visión global.
Para mí la forestería análoga definitivamente es una herramienta que ha sido muy útil, es muy útil para lograr la participación de los mismos agentes sociales, de las mismas personas dueñas de los terrenos o que tienen, incidencias sobre sus tierras para cambiar un poco las tendencias.
Pues ahorita estamos queriendo justamente integrar la forestería análoga porque pues nos da una visión todavía más amplia, complementaria y pues obviamente nos enfoca mucho al tema de la conservación de bosques y de selvas.
These organizations, which work in diverse locations and environments, can share information and collaborate with each other over an international platform. Through analog forestry workshops and demonstration sites, our partners have been able to promote ways to restore degraded ecosystems and design production systems that take biodiversity into account. Several Cameroonian NGOs have come together to teach and practice analog forestry, forming an organization called the Cameroon Analog Forestry Network, or CAFON. These groups have cooperated on numerous initiatives such as analog forestry training events and the creation of model farms to showcase restoration techniques. The Rural Transformation Center, which was launched in 2013, will serve as a local node for capacity building and the promotion of analog forestry in Cameroon. Even now, farming communities around Cameroon are being introduced to analog forestry and the alternative it represents for sustainable livelihoods and the restoration of degraded ecosystems. In a context of large monoculture plantations and ever higher pressures on the land, this message is more urgent now than ever.
El centro ha estado muy relacionado con la forestería análoga desde hace unos 20 años, donde ha habido mucha asesoría sobre qué especies introducir en los jardines y el manejo de la erosión del río Naranjo que se encuentra justo al lado.
Amidst the tea estates of central Sri Lanka, the Balipala Training Center is a story of facing the challenges of the region head-on. This part of the country is a major tea-producing region, a crop which is mostly cultivated in large monoculture plantations where nothing grows but tea. Planting in its degraded soils, Dr. Ranil Senanayake explored the idea that imitating the forest could restore the ecosystem to its prior state while maintaining the production of food and other products. And so the idea of analog forestry was born.
That is our goal. If the forest says, at some time, this land has to be moist and is full of shade and full of ferns, that is your goal. Even though you see the land now without a single tree and it's dry, your principal one has already told you that what type of goal you're moving towards.
Today, Balipala is not only an excellent example of the potential of analog forestry, it is also an important training center where people from around the world have visited and learned from their surroundings. One of the big challenges of our time is how we can restore the ecosystems of these areas and how we can do so in a way that's both productive for the environment and also for the people who are doing the restoration. Indeed, analog forestry producers have focused on bringing their products to market in order to gain their livelihood through the sale of non-timber forest products such as fruit, spices, essential oils, honey, and much more. The International Analog Forestry Network has supported the creation of the Forest Garden Products Label, a certification system that recognizes forest products that come from systems that preserve biodiversity. This label is used by groups around the world to show that their products come from analog forest gardens. The International Analog Forestry Network works with producers, community groups, and the Rich Forests Coalition to identify market opportunities for these forest products. Costa Rica is a country known for its rainforests. Much of the country's success in preserving and restoring its forests has to do with the many initiatives that people have undertaken in order to bring back the forest where it had been previously cut down.
Observando el bosque, pudimos aprender que hay más biodiversidad, hay más vida en el bosque cercano.
Para mí la forestería análoga es la forma de volver a ubicar la civilización dentro del ecosistema en el cual nació.
Volvernos a encontrar con ese hábitat que de alguna manera alguna vez decidimos separar, ¿no?
Recuperar la biodiversidad, recuperar las funciones ecológicas de un ecosistema sin desatender la otra parte económica. Definitivamente la forestería análoga para mí es la más óptima.
As more and more people become inspired by this and by other experiences, we hope to see many more success stories of people working together to restore the life support systems of the planet.